Hello, I'm Vonda High and welcome to Joyful Weddings. Today I wanted to take a moment to talk about the coronavirus and the impact it might be having on your wedding and your plans for an event. You've probably been planning your wedding now for a long time and you're probably a little bit nervous or sad over the impact that the coronavirus is having. And I wanted to talk to you about how we're going to make that okay. Right now we're not sure how the coronavirus is going to fully play out. But we do know that for the next 8 to 10 weeks, if you do have an event planned, you're probably having to cancel it or postpone it. And I think that's an important difference. You're not going to cancel your wedding, you're just going to postpone it or reschedule it. The federal guidelines are allowing you to have an event with 10 people. That means you can still have the ceremony and a beautiful dinner party, and you can still have the most important element of your wedding. Check with your church or synagogue or mosque or site and see if you would be allowed to have a small 10-person ceremony with a little meal, dinner, champagne toast afterwards. And then once that beautiful event is done, you then begin planning for the big party, which will be in the months to come when we have a better idea of when Corona is going to pass and life will return to normal. But I think it's very important to think about the priorities of your wedding day. Your wedding is really about the ceremony and the vows and the commitment that you and your partner are making to each other. That's where the joy and the love is, and that can still happen, even with the coronavirus and even with everyone supposedly staying inside and protecting. So don't lose heart. Remember that you will still get married, you will still celebrate, it will still be beautiful. Once you've decided what your priorities are, then you go to your different vendors. Obviously, you're going to start with the place where the ceremony was taking place and where the party was taking place, if they're two separate venues, and get a date for that. And then once that's in place, then you can go to your photographer, your DJ, your band, your florist, all the other vendors, and talk to them about the new date. Your vendors are going to be thrilled to hear from you. Everyone's being hit very hard by the coronavirus, and they're going to be very happy to reschedule your date and work with you to make it happen. But every community is going to have slightly different rules about it, different guidelines, so check with your community and see what they're allowing, and then reschedule away and have a wonderful, joyful event. It will be okay. We will all get through this. And 5 years from now, when you're celebrating your 5th wedding anniversary, this is going to be a great, great story. But in the meantime, keep your chin up and remember that your wedding will still be joyful.